Hello, Taramore and Morgan Farms. This is Brandi and Rick Kane with Chord Group, and we wanted to share some of our insights about your neighborhood. These neighborhoods often move together, they have similar homes, same buyer pool, and we wanted you to have the best information to head into 2026. So Rick, if you had to sum up the market in 2025, what do you think it actually was?
I'd say it was a sorting year as far as the market's concerned. Not really dramatic. It's just a year where the market slowed enough to separate what makes sense from what didn't.
Yeah, buyers didn't leave, they just stopped rushing.
And the numbers really kind of support that. The median sales price still stayed around $1.7 million, which tells us that market values didn't really slide at all.
And days on market is interesting too, because people see one number and panic.
Yeah, and really the median days on market was about 10 days, but the average was closer to 22.
So some homes flew and some didn't.
Exactly. And it's not really weakness, it's selectivity. Homes that were priced well and presented well, they still sold really quickly and for higher price points. And homes that went on the market with limited updates or aspirational prices, they sat much longer.
That range feels important.
It is important. It really shows depth. There's different buyers with different price points, and Taramore and Morgan Farms offers that. Townhomes in the Grove section of Taramore with much smaller square footage, they showed strong growth in sales as an entry point to the neighborhood, and they go all the way up to homes that are 6,000 plus square feet, and they're north of $2 million.
And we noticed a pattern with size too, right?
We did. Homes that were around 5,000 square feet, give or take, they tended to be the most predictable. The bigger homes still sold, but they just took a little more patience.
It makes sense. Bigger price tag, smaller buyer pool.
Exactly. And another thing that really mattered in how quickly a home sold and how much a home sold for was whether or not there were updates or if it had a pool. Homes with pools sold faster and for higher price points.
Also, homes that were move-in ready, like paint, flooring, modern updates, sold much quicker and for higher price points. And seasonality didn't really surprise us.
No, spring and early summer still outperformed the rest of the year. Once you hit late summer, early fall, the buyers slowed down and they negotiated more.
So when homeowners ask the question that we hear all the time, how's the market? What they really want to know is, how is the equity in my home? Is it safe? What is your answer?
Yeah, if equity at risk, we would have seen sharper drops, stalled sales, or buyers backing out of contracts altogether, but that didn't happen.
What we actually saw was a calmer, more rational market.
And that's usually when the equity is at its healthiest.
So heading into 2026, it feels steady.
Yeah, less hype, more logic, still strong neighborhoods, a still strong demand, just a smarter market.
And honestly, that's a good place to be.